What is up YouTube, XeXSolutions here, and today I am bringing you another video, and this is an alternative way to put a KV on your JTAG or RGH. Now I do already have a video on this, but it's basically flashing the KV to your NAND, and a lot of people have been having problems with this, so I thought I'd make an alternative video on how to simply drag the KV on your hard drive and be able to, do it that way. It's a lot easier, it's a lot quicker, and again, a lot of people have been having problems with, using Flash 360. If they have a Corona console, I believe it's a little bit different, the method, so they've been trying to follow my video, they haven't been successful with that. But if you're with a server such as Xbox Live Ninja, Xbox Live SE, Xbox Live Zone, and all the other servers out there, if you're with a server such as them, then basically you can do this. If you're with offline files, then you can't drag the KV on the root of your hard drive and use it because it's local files and you'd have to flash the KV to your NAND. If you have a server and you are looking to, put the KV on your console, then this video is for you. And obviously if you've just got your JTAG or RGH and you want to put the KV on your console to play online, then obviously I'm going to be showing you how to do that. If you already know how to do this, which is, it's pretty simple, and a lot of people who mod in the scene already know how to do this, then obviously this video isn't for you. So the first thing you're going to need is a KV, obviously. Now there is 3 different websites I will be providing in the description below, and these are 3 websites that are up and running from this point in time. Now if you're watching this in the future, this could change. They could, they may not be selling these KVs anymore, their website may be down, or they could still be, still up selling their KVs, but a lot of things can change in time. So again, these are 3 different websites. I believe Instant Token is from a guy called Nice Mods. He sells 1 KV, which, claims to be unshared. Again, a lot of these KV sellers claim that they're unshared and, are unused and everything like that, but they can easily just give it to someone, use it themselves, or sell it on to another person, and that way your KV doesn't last as long. Now I'm not saying that everyone does this, and you're definitely not going to know about it unless you know that person, maybe in real life and you're best friends with them. What can you do? You can't really do much unless you can extract KVs from consoles yourself, which is what a lot of people do, but again, they sometimes don't last as long. So instanttoken.com sells them for $9. Now it does say ebooks. Now the reason why they say ebooks, if you're wondering, is because they don't want them saying Keyvaults, to prevent their website from getting taken down and maybe, get in trouble for it because they're selling illegal products. So they call them ebooks, which are legal products, and get away with it. So if you see ebooks or something like that and you know that they're KVs, then don't worry, it's fine, they are Keyvaults. So another 2 websites are unsharedebooks.com, and this I believe is by Gazelle and Crazy. So again, he sells them for $9 each as well, which is also nice because it's not too dear. And we have one more, which is ultimateebooks.com, or ultimateebook.com I should say, and I think this is by Cream Pies. So again, you have a variety. I usually buy off of Nice Mods, which is instanttoken.com, as they've been quite reliable in the past. I've been on one for at least 7 days without being banned, and I've done a lot of modding on it, but again, it can vary and can change. It just depends on the whole setup and which server you're with. So once you've purchased your KV, you have a WinRAR file. I've already extracted it. It will be a bunch of numbers. That is completely fine. Open the directory and you'll see 2 files in here, obviously KV and CPU key. Sometimes they don't always come with a CPU key. This does not matter. I think it lasts a little bit longer with the CPU key .bin with the KV supplied, but again, I don't actually think this matters. So the first thing you're going to want to do is rename it just to KV and make sure it's a bin file because it won't work otherwise. And you're going to see CPU key, but again, this is a text document, so we're going to go ahead and open it, file, save as, and call this CPU key .bin. Make sure your save as type is all files, hit save, and you should see 2 .bin files. You can delete the .text one as you don't need that anymore, and these will be putting on your JTAG or RGH console. I'd just like to point out, I'm going to leave a KV checker in the link description below, and this will basically tell you if your KV is banned or unbanned without turning on your console to find out yourself. So if you've just purchased the KV and you want to know if it's definitely unbanned, then you can simply copy the kv.bin file, not the CPU key, go ahead and go into the KVs folder, paste it in here, go back and open Xenon Curb Authenticator. As you can see, it says unbanned. If you do miss it and you go back into the KVs directory, you'll see a log text document. Open it and you'll see kv.bin equals unbanned. If it was banned, it would simply say banned like so. So that is one easy way of checking if your KV is unbanned or banned or not. So once you have your KV, the next thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your JTAG or RGH is connected to the internet. So if you're on wireless, you can simply open neighborhood and type in JTAG like so to connect to your console. If you are on wired, you may have to do this differently on the Xbox, and that is by turning it on. Go to settings, system, network settings, wired network, configure network, and then you'll see IP address in the second row there, so it ends in 44. So we'd simply type in that IP address like so. Hit next, hit yes, hit next, hit finish, and there we go. You can now see your JTAG is accessible. So we're going to go ahead and go on to the hard drive, and as you can see, I have kv and CPU key.bin already on there, but all you would do is open the folder that you've just renamed and just simply drag both kv and CPU key.bin onto the root of your hard drive. You can either drag them both at once or just simply drag them one at a time. Once you have that, it should look like this. Now you do need to reboot your console in order for the KV to process and go on your hard drive. So to do this, I recommend doing it through neighborhood, and that is to go back to the neighborhood screen where it says add Xbox, right click, reboot, and reboot cold. Now this will simply just reboot your console without you having to press the power button on the console itself. When your console reboots, it should say, depending on what server you're with, rebooting to finalize or rebooting to initialize or something like that, and then it will just completely turn off and then completely turn back on, and there your KV will be fully functional and you will be able to access Xbox Live. So that is an alternative way on how to put your KV onto your hard drive on your JTAG or RGH and basically not flash it to the NAND. Now if you know how to do that very quickly like I do, then it would literally take at least 1 minute to do, and is very simple and a lot easier than flashing it to the NAND. So hopefully this helps you people that are having troubles with maybe your Corona. Again, the KV checker will be in the description below. This works for me and works for a lot of other people. It's very handy to have, since you don't want to turn on your console just to be able to check if your KV is banned or not. You can use a simple program like this. So comment, rate, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.